welcome to a new review. Today I'm going to be reviewing new Netflix series original 13 Reasons Why, based on the book by Jay Asher and with Selena Gomez as executive producer. And that's important because one of the most important things about this TV show is to pass on the message, and hopefully it'll help a little bit with that doing this. So let's go. So I'm gonna summarize like a little bit of the TV show, but like really little because I've tried this like 10 times and it hasn't worked out. So, by the way, spoiler alert, you are warned. So the TV show deals with a lot of teenagers, high school issues, but in a really realistic way for once, because it was needed. We are getting the assistance of, hey, this is a TV show, let's get the drama out. No, we are focusing on it and we are putting it right on the spot. Like, there are some scenes that were like, wait, why are we not looking away? Because we maybe shouldn't be looking away for this thing. So, and that's what a TV show does really well. So, before I get into it, I would like to put a little clip of the show, and that's how the show starts.
Hey, it's Hannah. Hannah Baker.
There's not a simple explanation for the things that I feel.
That's right. Don't adjust your whatever device you're hearing this on.
There's no one word to tell you why I do the things that
It's me, live and in stereo. No return engagements, no encore, and this time absolutely no requests. Get a snack, settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life.
So if you know a little bit of filmmaking, you know this, but the first things we see in a TV show and the first words we hear are one of the most important things. So from this we're gonna learn what the TV show is about. You know, Hannah is not alive anymore and her story, and if you can interfere, which is not very difficult, there are 13 reasons why she is not here anymore. 13 main reasons if you actually can think about it a lot more. And then we're also introduced to Clay Jensen, which is gonna be our media. Or media meaning he is the one from who we're gonna be learning the story of Hannah. And why him? Well, because he had a different relationship from everybody else. So he had a different relationship with Hannah than everybody else did, and that's important, and we'll learn that on episode 11. Because this TV show has a double meaning. It has entertainment meaning, and maybe you should start thinking a little more about what's going on. I mean, you should have done that before, but just be reminded of this. Maybe make some more people be aware of it. 13 Reasons deal from a lot of stuff. They deal from bullying to sexual assault to you know, a lot of other teen problems, like anxiety, maybe if you can think about it, depression, stalking, society in general. What I want to say is, if you want to rewatch the show, I'll say focus on the first words of every episode. What you hear from Hannah first is really important because it really tells you what the episode is going to be about. It anticipates maybe some stuff and it gives you a different perspective, and if you do analyze those are really important. I put the first one of the first episode, but you just look at another one from a different episode and you'll easily see it. They're really good. So now let's talk about Evolution's Clay, from media to character. Sounds really bad, but it is like that. So we're introduced as Clay as this person who, you know, apparently doesn't do a lot, it's not like really important, and he's just listening to these tapes and like being like, what is going on? Why am I on this tapes, and what happened? And so then we're gonna be seeing how he starts to spur into action because he thinks this is not fair, you know, I'm not like everybody else. And that's the point. He's not like everybody else, and that's why he's the one we're hearing the stories from, and that stuff. Now I do want to discuss all characters, but I cannot discuss all characters, so I'm gonna center on the ones that are gonna be important for the next season if it gets renewed, which I think it will. At least I hope so. So those characters will be Alex, Jessica, Justin, Tyler, and Bryce. Alex from the beginning is the first character that we start seeing is kind of like uncomfortable from the position he is on the group with Justin and all that, and how he starts to shift, and towards the end of the episode 13 we learn that he has shot himself, which is not nice, you know? But I read this somewhere, so it's not my original, but I read that we were seeing him get the signs of what happened and went through and just ignore it. And so that's maybe a thing that happened. So do I think that he did it, or was it Tyler? Because you know, you have all these different things going on. I do think he did it himself. And I think that we're gonna be seeing him a bit, at least. I hope he doesn't die. I don't know if he's gonna die. I actually have no clue about that. But I think from a perspective of filmmaking, it should be more interesting to have him alive. On to characters who have a lot more to discuss on. So we have Tyler. Okay, Tyler is like a character that we have seen differing signs, not towards like suicide or other stuff, but as we see on the end, and I think that's what they're indicating, is maybe a school shooting. So that's not an easy topic, but we haven't dealt with easy topics on this first season, and maybe they just want to keep on this putting realism into teenagers and high schools, and so we're gonna be seeing Tyler with this shooting, what carried him to make that decision, and how it ends up. So that's one thing. Also, if you remember, I didn't think, you know, how the whole school is gonna be a target, because we have the pictures that we know that the pictures he has on are like really specific people, which are basically people in the tapes, except Alex, which can mean a lot of stuff. Either means, you know, he has already shot himself, why will I have him on there, or I think the actual thing is that, you know, he was nice to him, so. Justin, we have a lot of possibilities. We can learn a lot about his past, and I think we're gonna be seeing that a little bit, learning about his past and where is he going? I think, I don't know, he maybe is going to disappear for a while, then come back, and then we'll see what happens, but he's really messed up. Like, honestly, everything that happened is really messed up. Like, yes, he did some stuff wrong, like, really wrong, but I think that's put a really heavy burden on himself, and so we're gonna be seeing what that ends up being. And then Bryce. Well, Bryce, I mean, we really have to see, does he really go to court? Does he really end up on jail for what he did? I don't know where the show is gonna take it, because the show can go realistic or not realistic. And that can be, depending on what you think, two different things. So, I don't know. It's just, you know, they can do a lot of stuff. And Jessica, who is finally kind of acknowledging what happened. She was in this, you know, phase like, I don't want to believe it's true. They're telling me it's not true, so I don't want to believe it. And, you know, finally seems to come to the realization that, yes, it happened. There's nothing I can do about it now. In terms of, you know, I cannot change the past, but what do I do now? Do I want to sue Bryce? Do I want to... I don't know. What does she want to do? So maybe I think what we saw was the beginning of, you know, telling her father what happened is really important, and we'll see. Maybe, I think, you know, Jessica's father is not going to be too happy about it, and maybe he's going to support the action towards Bryce, and so maybe that's also important why we saw that she was starting to tell him. Because that will be a cause and effect thing, cause being the sexual assault, effect being Bryce put into jail. I would like to see that one, because freaking, you don't do that. You don't do that, that's not good. And then a couple more aspects of the TV show that I want to discuss, which are A, music, B, cinematography, well, not cinematography directly, but like colored, like, yeah, color grading and stuff. So, one thing that the TV show did amazingly is showing the past and the present with the colors, with the cold colors, and with the hotter colors. That was really well done. It was really effective. Warmer being like a reminiscence of the past, of a better past, if you actually think what they do with the color grading, because we are seeing what happened, but you know, kind of from like the tapes and Clay's perspective in a way, so it's really weird, but yeah. And then cool meaning, yeah, now there's nothing that's really good, so this is a situation and it's not reminiscence, there's nothing good about it, so yeah. And then the music is really good also. Just want to say the soundtrack and the music that they did was really good, like the songs are really good, but like they actually suit the show really well. So hopefully this hasn't been a video that's too long, because I feel like it has. So if you want to have a deeper analysis, I'm doing one right now, and I will be uploading this video by the time the blog post is up, so we'll leave a link down below to check out the blog if you wanna. And then also I'm gonna be leaving on the link down below and also down below I'm gonna be leaving a link to 13 reasons why webpage about if you need any help, because that's important too. And so thanks for watching, keep on spreading the message, because this is really needed thing. Never give anything for granted actually, and yeah, so see you soon hopefully.